Good day.
I want to see the Alliance. I have changed my mind. I should go. I want to see the Alliance. Hytham received a message from Winchester, from someone calling himself a poor fellow soldier of Christ.
Your hidden ally. Very interesting. More targets, I assume.
Yes. So what do you think? Could it be a trap?
As a West Saxon stronghold, Winchester will be a rather unwelcome place for you. But that is nothing you cannot handle. If you go, do not go boldly.
I will make my way to Winchester. The letter asked me to meet a man in white at a house of God, and then recite this phrase. When pride cometh, then cometh shame, but with the lowly cometh wisdom.
A passage from their holy book, I believe. Interesting. Go with care.
Formaður okkar kem aftur.
Let's go. Let the sail out.
What's got into you?
Sail! Catch the wind! Sail down!
Hey, what's the matter?
Mic on.
Hi, bro.
Soul cleansing fire! I'm the incinerator!
We sweat and toil to reach this moment.
The Ancient Ones lap at my sweat now. That war sweat the Roman gods hate so much, we long for.
This god or that. A good feast with fresh battle milk on your brows is not something you will ever taste again.
Choke on my bones.
the hell? 3.
Need to cloak myself here.
They call me Milberg the Miracle Legs. Who dares to challenge the great Milberg? Give him fleety feet like God himself. Who dares to challenge?
The seat of King Alfred's power, where hog shit stains my boots. I will find the man in white in their god's house.
Okay.
Jump, little flea.
What is that boy doing all the way up there?
You grubkin. If he falls, God will punish you. He's so brave, like a young King Alfred.
Mic off.
Spread your wings, Sunan. This must be the house of that timid god. They built him a rich dwelling.
A Dane treads the cobbles of God's house. In search of Christ's redemption, I hope.
Your Christ can wait his turn. It is you I've come to see.
Is that so?
When pride cometh, then cometh shame. But with the lowly cometh wisdom. You know these words, and you know why I speak them.
I do, but I am not yet satisfied that you are the one for the task ahead. As Jesus said unto Thomas, I am the way, the truth, and the life. Speak the deeds of Christ in order. Only then will you cometh unto my Lord.
If I must dance to your tune, tell me where to step.
In books one may find such wisdom. We had many in England, before the Danes burned our churches. A few yet remain nearby. Or perhaps a more pious soul in need of charity will reward you with a lesson.
I have nothing for you now, but I will return.
The mighty fall, and God's servant, the Bishop Aelfirth, was mighty indeed in defense of his God. He was a man of surpassing figure.
The Lord takes the best of us to sit beside him.
He bathed in the river, so a gentle wash brings them closer to their
He is
God.
locked in the flaming crypt where all heretics go.
Hush, don't hear.
He rose from the dead? A nice trick, and not easily done. Their God brings them light, just as Baldur does. Light as bright as the summer sun.
Speak the deeds of Christ in order.
The women came with offerings, but they could not find him when they looked among the dead.
His resurrection.
God breathed on the water, and in the Jordan River, he was cleansed of all sin.
His baptism.
On the mountain his face shone like the sun, and he became light.
His transfiguration. Thou art weighed in the balances, and found wanting. Perhaps you should try again. Speak his story, in order.
On the mountain his face shone like the sun, and he became light.
His transfiguration.
The women came with offerings, but they could not find him when they looked among the dead.
His resurrection.
God breathed on the water, and in the Jordan River, he was cleansed of all sin.
His baptism. Thou art weighed in the balances, and found wanting. Perhaps you should try again. Speak his story, in order.
I am no Christian. I do not know your stories.
Then return when you no longer languish in a pit of ignorance. Has his light brought illumination to your darkness? Speak his story.
God breathed on the water, and in the Jordan River, he was cleansed of all sin.
His baptism.
On the mountain his face shone like the sun, and he became light.
His transfiguration.
The women came with offerings, but they could not find him when they looked among the dead.
His resurrection. And Jesus said, I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will never walk in darkness. Well spoken.
Are the riddles done?
That is not for me to decide, for I am not the one who summoned you. If you follow, I will lead you to him.
I solved your riddle. Now all I get is silence. Who am I to meet?
Shh. Even a fool, when he keeps silent, is considered wise.
Yet men become wise by speaking with other men. They grow foolish when keeping to silence.
Hush! Your prattling offends God's ears.
We're here.
May Christ, whose terror scares away the foul throngs, make with me a strong covenant. Was God's lesson instructive?
I learned that my gods and yours inspire tales of equal amusement. They make me howl with laughter.
A dull answer, but a battle-blunted axe may yet be sharpened.
Do all the priests in Winchester have this same skill for drama? You risk your life, Alfred King.
I have invited you here to speak on equal terms. Do the Dane laws of hospitality not apply in Wessex?
You gifted my Jarl to that whelp from the Order of Ancients, the warrior Fulke.
Fulke was an enemy of Wessex, but it seems someone has already removed her threat from my lands.
If you did not hear it was me, you have now.
Impressive. The Order of Ancients has surely been crippled by her loss.
How much do you know of this order?
Only this and little more. This letter, signed by one who calls himself a poor fellow soldier of Christ, warns of a plot against my life.
The gallows, the quill, the Sikhs. 3 men eager to kill you.
2 now. The Bishop Aelfirth is dead. He was the Sikhs, so far as I can tell.
And a humble servant of your god. That must sting.
Still, his death has strengthened Christian fellowship in Winchester. I pray the deaths of his colleagues will do the same.
You have faced warriors like me many times before, and many times you have lost or been cheated. Why trust me now?
I have men in London and Jorvik. Men who send me reports on the rise and fall of the tides of war. Not long ago, men and women of some influence were murdered in those places. In oddly specific circumstances. When I received this letter from our poor fellow soldier, it did not take long to work out why. I don't know your motive, nor what you hope to gain. All I ask is that you finish the work you have begun, before these fallen souls infest England further.
I should let the Order kill you. It would speed our conquest of England.
You may remove the organs of state. The cancer will remain.
Then promise me a reward I can sing about. A healthy king's weight in silver.
Very well. As much as you can carry. This morning, my reeve, Goodwin, was not at his post.
A man you trust.
Goodwin was following the clues given in this letter when he disappeared.
Where was he last seen?
At his house, by the West Gate. You may find something there. Eivor, compose yourself while you are my guest. My city is not a battlefield.
Not yet, great king, but the day will come. I need to find this reeve, Goodwin.
Winchester mourns a good bishop and a strong, virile man. May he find his peace with God.
That Selwyn's got some stones on him arresting Alfred's man. Who rules in Winchester anyway? Is Alfred king or not?
What do you see, Sunan?
That's for sure. So keep your mouth shut and do as you're told.
Shut your mouth, yeah? Unless you want yours to rot off.
Goodwin gone, and guards sniffing around. So where would they have taken him? Papers thrown in the fire. Goodwin covering his tracks. Other guards destroying evidence. Broken bowls, food scattered. They took him by force. There must be a garrison in the city. A violent struggle with the guards. They must have taken him to Winchester's garrison. What's this?
Mic on.
Namaste, corner what's up?
If you don't give me Alfred's jewel, I will die.
This area is off limits.
Atlantis kin వచ్చిందా?
Show me.
Hold there. No peace around here.
చెప్పాలి బ్రో ఇంట్లో ఏమన్నా రిజల్ట్స్ పట్టుకొని
Ring the bell! You're like a lame mule. Hey! We watch each other's backs!
బిల్లు కొట్టాడు ఎవడన్నా ఇప్పుడు నాకు అసలు 400 దాటా అనుకున్నారు హ్యాపీ క్లాస్ బెటర్మెంట్ రాయి అంటున్నారా 400 దాటా అంటే 439 వస్తే మరి పార్టీ లేదా బ్రో ఏంది బ్రో ఇది సప్పగా ఉంటుందా బ్రో ఇంతేనా బ్రో పక్కన నుంచి పట్టుకొని ఉంటాం అది ఎవరాడు ఓకే 200 ఉన్నాయి ఏంది బ్రో 200 ఏంది పోయి ఇక్కడికి ఏమొస్తుంది బ్రో క్రిస్పీ కార్న్ కూడా రాదు బ్రో 200 ఉన్నావు ఏంటి బ్రో నువ్వు దీనికి ఏడాది వచ్చిందా ఉందా ఈ సమ్మ
Thick walls and thicker guards, a place to keep a valuable man.
మన తక్కువ ఏడు ఆహా చూసాడయ్యా అబ్బా తలకినెక్కండి రిచ్ కాదు బ్రో నువ్వు రిచ్ది ఏముంది బ్రో ఎర్నింగ్ అంతే రిచ్ అంటే గర్ల్ ఫ్రెండ్ పెడుతున్నట్టు నువ్వు ఇచ్చిన పాకెట్ పనులు ఎగ్జిట్ ఇక్కడ
Brave Selwyn ordered executions for petty theft and mudslinging. A husband and wife to be carried out soon.
ఎక్కడున్నారు వీళ్ళు దూరాలు తీయాలి ఇప్పుడు ఇది
Evidence against the Order of Ancients. Stolen from Goodwin?
ఇంకా అడుగు బ్రో ఇంట్లో అడుగు బ్రో పార్టీ అడుగుతున్నాను మా ఫ్రెండ్స్ అని ఇంటి బ్రో నువ్వు ఏడుందిరా ఏడున్నారా వీళ్ళు ఏడున్నారా కిందన్నారా ఎవడు
Practice.
అన్ని గ్లిచ్చలేదు ఇంట్లో గేమ్లో ఎలా పోవాలి ఇప్పుడు వాళ్ళ దగ్గరికి డిఫరెన్స్ లేదా బ్రో?
Not a moment's peace.
యూజ్ చేస్తారంటారా బాబు? ఏడుందో ఎంట్రన్స్. ఓకే, హియర్ ఇట్ ఈస్.
A Dane in Winchester. These are strange times.
King Alfred sent me, pleading from his bended
ఎందుకు
knee
లేరు
to
బ్రో?
find
నీకు
someone.
నిన్న బ్రో ఫ్రెండ్
I know Alfred well enough to spot a bloody lie when I hear it. If he did send you, he was standing tall and proud.
That
ఇంటికి
he was,
వస్తానులే బ్రో.
and you are the man I've come to find, Goodwin. Do you know why?
If I had one guess, to find these heretics from the Order of Ancients and bury them so deep,
సర్లే,
God would
గుర్తుపెట్టుకుందాం.
need a shovel.
So where do we start
బీటెక్లో
digging?
ఇద్దులే
My
ఫస్ట్ ఇయర్లో.
research should help us. If they haven't burned it already, it'll be somewhere nearby.
I have your papers here, taken from the captain of this keep.
A marvel. History will name you the protector of Winchester. A pricking irony.
And not lost on me. Now let us go before they discover their eel has slipped the hook. Let's regroup beyond the walls!
వీడొకడు. ఏడు తులుపుతున్నాడు చక్కగా. రైట్, ఒక నోట్ పెట్టి
Strike with me!
ఎవడ్రా బిల్లు కొట్టేది? కొట్టుకో బిల్లు.
I am grateful for your help.
It is a brazen move to arrest Alfred's favorite reeve.
This so-called order are nothing but deviled shit peddlers.
Shit peddlers who have wormed their way into every crevasse of your country. They are dangerous.
I didn't catch your
ఏ
name.
ర్యాంక్లో ఉన్నావు అపెక్స్?
Eivor of the Raven clan. Scourge of Mercia, if that name does not rattle some recognition.
Well, Eivor, when our three heretics smolder on a heap of ash, we'll down a cup of ale together and share our distaste of Mercians like old friends.
Alfred believed at least one is dead. Your Bishop Aelfirth was the sixth.
Bugger. Half of Winchester is in mourning for that nun-groper.
One calls himself the Quill. Are words his weapons?
There were rumors of letters nailed up around Winchester. It may be that one of these can tell us more.
The gallows. What do you know of him?
Must be another reeve, I'm sure of it. Only we have the power to mete out justice. And this one would walk with cocksure righteousness.
The gallows had you arrested, so he must command the law.
Reeve Selwyn. Of course. That hedge pig has brought down laws like a hammer on Winchester, executing sinners on spurious charges in the square.
Could it
ర్యాంక్
be enough?
ఆడుతున్నా బ్రో నేను.
He's the man.
ఓన్లీ
He's
ర్యాంక్
the only one
ఆడుతున్నా.
who fits. End his terror, Eivor.
ఇవాళ ఆడదాం సాయంత్రం. ఇది ఫినిష్ చేయాలి వాళ్ళు ఎట్లా చేసి. గంటలు అవుతుంది. గాలు ఈసుడేనా విని. హే తప్పకుండా రై.
People of Winchester, open your eyes. See how Alfred's lofty ideals are weighed down in this mire of human effluence. These prisoners before you do not live by Alfred's laws. They live above them. They wallow in shit, only guided by their own perversity. Hubert here, his wits addled by ale, spoke false of Bishop Aelfirth, our pious servant of Winchester, who even now lies cold in his grave shroud.
Aelfirth was no man of God. He'll burn for his sins.
Okay, bro. Bye-bye.
Your wife is a baying shrew, Hubert. Is there a man here who has not supped rancid mead from her cup?
When will your work be done, Selwyn? When all of Winchester falls to your justice?
Winchester has passed judgment, Hubert. May God have mercy on your...
కాపాడండ్రా వాణ్ణి. ఒరే హే
Why does Alfred not do something? Selwyn's bloodlust will doom us.
Has set the traps. You cannot steal and be welcome at our hearts. I will kill you for this. Protect your servant, Winchester. You will not.
There is no longer freedom in Winchester.
None is safe from his blade.
Who dares to defy Aelfred's laws? The degenerates must be punished. You are the enemy of Winchester.
I'll keep the rat busy.
వాడిని చంపముందు కాపాడొచ్చుగా బ్రో ఇడు.
Mic off.
Perverter of justice. Who dares execute the king's noose?
It is not in Alfred's name that you carry out your work. You are the Order's executioner.
You peer through... Alfred's laws are a slave's fever dream. He offers shit-soaked beggars a seat at his table. Where the meek who best to judge the fate of the wretched many, if not the strong.
To protect your people, you must sheathe your hand in an axe. You grind your heels into the backs of freedmen, not those who deserve it.
The Order condemns all men to pain. For all men are...
You are only a man, Reed. One dead branch on a fast-dying tree. I should meet with Goodwin, see what he has found on the quill.
souls. Part of us.
We should on lava nu. Fondi.
Each quath
It's bitter!
Sunan, guide me.
Like a young king Alfred. He'll crack his head like a fresh hen's egg. If I die, tell her he's going to fall. Oh my days, I can't look.
A cheerful heart is good medicine, but a crushed spirit dries up the bones. Does Magister Batter not teach you the scriptures?
Magister Batter is a horse's dank.
And here is the axe I used to swat a fly.
You have ventured from your burrow.
And you have plunged my city into chaos. I had hoped you would use the lessons of your subtler gods.
We have no subtle gods.
If the gallows is truly dead, perhaps we can allow cautious revelry?
It may be I should take my Dane guild now, leave you to the snakes that remain.
Forgive my outburst. God sowed in me a passion, but English prose is an instrument long out of tune.
We all want better for our people, don't we, Eivor?
The quill remains. What do we know?
The decay of learning has been gentle in Wessex. We enjoy the office of wise men, but we have neglected this.
The quill preys on this lapse.
Someone disagrees with your reforms, Alfred, and he is calling the children to arms.
Now we know why so many children scurry through the streets, feral and untutored.
I can talk to some, see where they lead me.
Good. Find me at the alehouse when you're done. And try not to scare the piss from any of them.
We Norse are the monsters of your Saxon mother's bedtime tales. I promise nothing. I see you, child. Come.
The bad Reeve, Selwyn. I saw you punish him in the square.
He hurt many people.
Yes. He hurt my mother to death. Then took her good luck charm. Perhaps you found it? A little carved tree. It is all I have.
Such a sad story. Take this. Perhaps it will keep you off the streets and out of trouble.
For me? Oh, thank you.
Spry, little mouse. Will you lead me to your quill?
Heaven will swallow the smoke of Aelfred's pyre.
Very poetic. But he's going to be fed.
Get off me, you oaf!
Stop struggling and give back that apple!
Apple? I didn't scrub on nothing! Get your fat hands off me, cow breath!
Cow breath? You little
Come on, Essobert. It's yours for the...
Stealing apples, eh?
Fruit don't feed a grown boy. Do you have any chicken?
I do not. But maybe you can tell me what you know of the quill.
The quill? God blimey, you're brave. Find Alwyn and Wigbert. They see everything. It's yours for the taking. It's for little pets. He's so...
Godspeed! You'll set Winchester ablaze!
Roly-poly mutton man. You can't catch me!
Oh, God help me. I'd rather be shoveling dung in Malvern again.
So brave. Like...
Just to be dungen.
So brave. Like a young King Alfred. He'll crack his head like a fresh hen's egg. If I die, tell her it's only a jump, little flea. Jump. I'm going to do it.
Go, Sunan.
You should mind your own beeswax.
Elwyn, is it? You wield fire like the flaming Jotna.
It was burning when I found it. Hot days like this, things just, well... Oi! Wigbert! You great moon calf!
Hand it over, Alwyn. We saw your little shadow take it. What you looking at?
How about I pay you to scuttle off to the tavern and drink yourself senseless?
Deal. Better than running round after you, grubby urchins.
Ha! That showed them.
Trouble seems to follow you.
And I wriggle out of it like a slippery eel. Why are you following me?
I'm looking for the quill, so I'm asking you, his little worker bees.
Us? Working for the quill? Shows what you know.
Is that so?
They were the quill's ninny pops. Smart stuff to throw coin at them. They'll be too swift to bother you now.
It sounds like you owe me your life.
This one's brave and strong. Might be able to help us.
So you're not working for the quill?
We steal to stay alive and out of the quill's clutches.
But you know where I can find him.
They come up from the sewers like rats. Go on, give him what you took. Maybe he can save us. Good luck, Dane. Try not to get maimed and all that.
For your relief!
I need your eyes, my friend. I should watch out for a mousetrap.
I didn't get nothing today. I like the pretty things. But Magister Baxter's
Everyone
stealing
died.
wrong and left me alone on the streets. I'm going to marry King Alfred, and he's going to whisk me away from all this toil.
There's never enough food. I'm always starving.
silver on you, rat.
That's her! Dimwit Dane, didn't guess the quill's a she.
Now, Elwyn. Few have the wit that you and I possess. Most see the world in simpler terms, where we are the weaker sex.
A broodmare who preys on innocence, and you brag about strength.
How little you know. Defend your mistress!
Give me that blood bag!
Elfa, may your roof shield thee. Come, child, whisper what you've learned, and Mother will give you a treat.
Coward. Using children to spy and steal for your order.
To educate them. Give me a child until he is 7, and I will give you the man. Or woman. What use are letters when a child can only write his name in pig shit? Or wisdom in a woman when she cannot wield it beyond her heart? I taught little Alwyn so much more. Saved her from a life less worthy. She will find in life if I could save them all.
But you cannot. You have corrupted too many to save too few.
My order is the only way forward. It can quench our thirst for knowledge. If only Alfred's slave faith is... And what would you sacrifice for infinite knowledge?
An immeasurable gift.
Not their innocence.
A pity. Non requiescat in pace.
Goodwin said to meet him at an alehouse nearby.
Yes. Fundiat on the Wales! Huh?
Om Kristen är på standen.
Never held no.
It's here now.
Illuminate my true path, for you are the shepherd and I am the lamb who follows your light.
Be my eyes, Sunan.
Huh?
For 3 days.
Fardo Frau! Huh?
Will bring us to Elche?
I'm feeling a bit dry over here.
On Terra Arke. The where on the day or el on Sible Ere.
Die Motherboard is way through an earth. Illegal way, Henny. We bring up.
Eivor! Is this where Justice hides when she's tired?
Hi.
You heard.
Hilda's were not the only eyes in Winchester. My spies tell me stories of an avenging angel striking...
I've been called worse.
Be thou hail, Ealdorbanna. That's like...
I sat easy with my kinsbane. Old honey waves alive in my horn, and my eyes on the door, expecting my death. Yet...
If the mead is fresh and the air is cool, you may often find a friend even amongst your enemies.
What does a reeve do exactly, besides sniff around the king's coattails for the scent of praise?
I enforce and interpret the laws here. Not man's, but God's law. The natural laws that move the world and hold...
Well, if that keeps you
I must thank you before the ale dulls me. By cutting the order down to size, you have given England a hope of unity. It must be a sour apple to swallow, knowing that you are the last of Winchester's enemies.
Are you sure the Sikhs is dead?
The bishop is dead, that's certain. And if the bishop was the Sikhs is dead. A transitive property of mortality.
I do not believe it. Too much theatre in Winchester. Overwrought prayers and wailing.
Well, you could pay your respects and see for yourself.
If he rots, I will leave with my silver. But if he lives, there's...
Watch your step, Eivor. He'll be a hefty corpse in death. Whether you find or make a corpse, meet me at the Witten with your report.
Ooh.
Okay, I'm glad.
Not
to say on with a rest.
What can I get for you? This could help you in your travels. Glad to replenish your stock. This is a very good piece. This is the current fashion. You look stronger already. You have an eye for craftsmanship. You would look very powerful with that. This could be very useful. This is a very good piece. You always bring the strangest things. Finished looking around?
I have to go. bishop is worm meal, then here should be the proof. A peasant's clothes. Strange discovery in a churchyard.
A stranger comes to Wemba.
You do not mourn like they do.
Wemba is always here, helping the sleeping, singing to them, so they are not frightened before they meet God.
The sleeping? You mean the dead?
Wemba helps the monks. Dig, dig, dig.
You dig the graves. Did you bury Aelfirth?
Have you seen Layoff? My poor friend. Poor Layoff.
Layoff? What happened to him?
Sleeping? Sleeping like my dog when I hugged him too hard.
Someone heard Layoff. I saw a pile of dirty clothes just here. Is your friend Layoff a beggar?
Yes. Yes. And while he slept, they stole his face.
Did you know Bishop Aelfirth?
Barely. But can you still smell the burned flesh? It's rife across the whole graveyard.
A sad day for Winchester.
Maybe now God will reward us with a man who truly believes in him.
Lord grant my
Such a
brother
grisly
Aelfir
fate.
eternal
Did you know
bliss.
Aelfirth?
By reputation,
Where joy
I did.
endures
He was
for
no
all
friend of
those beloved
Alfred's.
of God.
I once heard them quarrelling at a Witten.
Did you know Bishop Aelfirth?
No, but I plan to write an epic poem of his grisly demise. Oh, poor Aelfirth, scorched of face. All your woeful companions, bold, Bionid, weeping. Weeping as you are...
Sleeping.
Oh, yeah, perfect, yes.
Are you the bishop's family?
God, no. Just here to make sure that impious bastard is actually dead. He bedded my wife, the randy bastard.
Do you not see? I am in prayer.
May we speak of your brother's death?
Have you no shame? Leave me.
We both know your brother's faith was a cloak of lies. He used your God's words for his own ends.
Who are you to judge a man of faith? You, a Dane who believes in giants and wolves that eat the sun? Be gone.
Get away from me, demon! Guards! Protect me!
The face is burned, and his clothes do not seem to fit it.
Stronger. All right for that! Snuff you out! You're mine!
Why will you not leave me alone?
Enough of this cat and mouse. Where's your brother, the one they call the Sikhs?
He is a ghost now. But he will make himself flesh once more at the Witten. And Alfred will be king no more.
He means to kill Alfred.
Regicide? No. The king will step aside and Aelfrith will lead us all, risen and resplendent as the Lord.
You are a damned fool.
Play off! On the way, Swenda!
Afisa!
Chete! Play Revereres!
Irnat for leave him! No! Sweetie! Get on way!
Ja, Julen! For you! Inat fram!
Aid me. Be my eyes.
Wah! Wah! Flugas! Flugas! Voltum on there!
Now. Must be blocked from the other side.
Calciamenta mihi mundus est satisfato.
Greater men than you have died on my side.
Curse your luck! For our friend!
How sweet is the shepherd's pipe when he calls his lambs to slaughter. I was born to Christians in the northern wild. My mother would cradle me beneath the stars and whisper, dove-like, God, then your people came. And God fixed his stout eye as they slit her throat. No stars threw down their spears as barbarians smeared her blood through field. God watched all.
It may be Alfred's god was testing you. A trial.
Alfred's god is weak. Yet he would chain us all in his service. From our first my order wishes to break these mind-forged manacles.
He takes on the role of a god himself. A worthy path to walk. A wolf is but a walking feast for ravens.
One more gift for you, Dane. A deadly truth, if you can find it. With my death, the Order will not die. It will only transform into something far worse for all of us.
Aelfirth will not cheat Loki's dread daughter twice.
I owe you my life.
An irony not lost on me, Alfred.
My king will go by back streets to the Old Minster. Eivor may find us there when all has...
Aelfrith, my love! No! Curse you, Dane! My brother served God.
He was not a Christian. He abhorred your god.
But why strike him down? Have you no compassion for good men?
We both have more questions than answers. But if you know this key, perhaps we can help one another. Where is its home?
You treated me with kindness, but this damned order, their machinations killed my brother, so the rest may rot. Take this key to the ruins beneath the bishop's house. You may find answers there.
Cast about this land, my friend. If Aelfirth's sister spoke true, I will find answers in the ruins. This must be it. The door to Aelfirth's secrets. I will send this to Hytham. He may make some sense of it. Everything they did was to undermine Alfred. She lied to me. There's nothing here of the Order. I should see Alfred for my reward.
Come forth, Eivor.
Here is far enough.
When wrongdoers came to devour my flesh, these enemies stumbled and fell.
Have the laws of hospitality been thrown out, Alfred? I did exactly as we agreed.
That you did. But do not mistake necessity for friendship.
You are a man of your word, a man of God.
Indeed. By his example, I live my life. Goodwin?
Here is the only silver fit for one of your dragon boats. A reminder of Christ's sacrifice and our charity.
This too I offer you. Live here among us in peace as a Christian, or die a pagan in a blood-soaked field. All you have to lose is life everlasting.
And if I choose neither?
He offers you hope, Eivor. A life of purpose, above and beyond this one. You'd be a fool to refuse.
Your reign will end, King of the West Saxons. Raven wings will beat until your throne crumples to dust.
You were wrong, Goodwin. This one is beyond saving.
You had your chance, damn you!
I did not want it. Damn you, Alfred.
I'll smash you!
I will return to Hytham and Ranvi. They will want to know what happened here.
coward! Shoot! Shoot!
It's too hot, Bob. Take it!
Wonder like you see Solo and Solo Moodness side of Monica. We keep our wits about us.
Count the idiots!
I should talk to Hytham about my next targets.
Please, Radha, tell us another!
Yes, one more. And only because you all have such good taste. Now, this one...
Good to see.
The Order in Winchester has been wiped out, but we are no longer welcome there. My contact was none other than King Alfred himself. The Order wanted him dead, so he fought back.
Alfred, the line between friend and enemy is a porous one.
Eivor, Sigurd wishes to speak with you. He's quite agitated.
Something happened.
You will want to speak to him yourself.
Eivor, the time has come. Our time.
Our time for what?
My final glory awaits.
Your final glory? I fear to ask what that means.
Do I not speak plainly? My time in Midgard is done. I wish now to see the hall of my ancestors.
If you wish to die, it will not be by my hand.
I do not speak of death, Eivor. I speak of life. Life and glory everlasting. I know I've been in a fog these last few weeks. I know I speak words you don't fully understand. But I only ask you trust me once more, on my final voyage back to Norway, to wish my father farewell and achieve my destiny.
Back to Norway? I need to discuss this with Randvi.
If you must. I will await your answer down by the docks. Do not keep me waiting.
Greeting.